Hello and welcome to Find Your Fit. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Alexis Craig and you are here today for 25 minutes of yoga. Welcome. All right, all you really need in this class is a mat, and if you choose, you're welcome to have any kind of yoga props that are in your practice. So for you, that might look like blocks, or it might look like pillow, strap. We're going to work on balance today. So blocks, or maybe a wall or something stable to reach out to in the case of needing balance support is probably the most helpful thing. Okay, we'll start seated. If you're here live with me, oh, I'm missing my little, there we go. All right, if you're here live with me right now, I encourage you to go into the chat and to go ahead and tell me that you're here, say hi. Also, this is a program of Find Your Fit, part of the Next Fitness thing. So if you want a little more support or you want to know more about this program, it's free. You can go down to this URL at the bottom, thenextfitnessthing.com/findyourfit, and all you have to do is give us your email and we will send you getting started materials and a guide and a bunch of other goodies too. Okay, start seated. All right, there we go. Make your way to a comfortable seat and just take a moment here to do whatever you need to do to get really present. So if you need to wiggle around a little bit, do that. And if sitting on the ground isn't really your thing, or if you find that you're kind of hunched over, then I would encourage you to sit up on something. Sit on a pillow or a block or a book, whatever you have available. When you feel like you're ready and you're present, and I invite for you to turn your palms to face up in your lap. Allow your eyes to close. Seal your lips if you can. And breathe through your nose. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Today's class is really all about balance. So I invite for you to devote your practice today into some element of your life where you are seeking more balance. Just feel into that for a moment. Don't go too mental, just trust whatever arises first, that that's what it is. Devoting your practice today to bringing more balance. Really get clear with your intention. And then inhale through your nose, stoking the fire of this intention. Exhale, letting go of all that no longer serves around this pattern in your life. A couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Good. All right, now for your inhale, let your arms float out and up over your head. Exhale, bring your hands together, down and in and through heart center. Again. Inhale, your arms reach out and up. Exhale, grounding. Once more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. And then let your hands come back to palms face up in your lap. Take one breath here. We reverse the flow. As you inhale, bring your hands in and through heart center and reach all the way up. As you exhale, reach out through your fingers out and down. Again, inhale, your hands come in, letting the energy flow up and through. Exhale, out and down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Let your hands come to your knees. We have seated cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look inward. Back and forth. Inhale, you arch. And exhale, you round. Rotating from your hips. Inhale into extension. Exhale, flexion. One more time each way. Beautiful. Now come back to neutral. Inhale, reach your arms out and up over your head. And this time as you exhale, let your hands come in front of your shins and roll up and over to hands and knees. Oh, the chat. Oh, Matt made it here. Yay. Hi, welcome. Mom's here too. Yay. Okay, from hands and knees, check out your wrists. Make sure that they're directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. And we have cat-cow now from this position. You inhale, arch, and look up. Exhale, round, and look in. Again, working hips. Rotating your hips forward. Tucking your tail under. Inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, pull your belly to your spine. Inhale, pull your shoulders down out of your ears. Exhale, press the floor away, let your shoulders shrug up. Couple more here. Nice. And then come back to neutral. From here, inhale. Exhale, reach your right arm forward. Keep the rest of your body steady. Good. Inhale, replace. Exhale, reach your left arm forward, right by your ear. Inhale, replace. Exhale, extend your right leg behind you, toe points to the ground. Exhale and down. Inhale. Exhale, extend your left leg. Good. Inhale down. We'll do it through one more time. Exhale, right arm. Inhale down. Exhale, left arm. Inhale down. Exhale, right leg. Inhale down. Exhale, left leg. Inhale down. Good. Inhale right here. And as you exhale this time, extend your right arm and hold. Reach through your fingers, pull your shoulders down. Now, we worked on this yesterday in Pilates. We're going a little deeper today. With your next exhale, extend your left leg back. Flex your foot. Your toes point straight down to the ground. Spine is as neutral as you can manage. Breathing active all the way through your hand on the floor, your toes on the floor, through the top of your head, through your heel, through your fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your left knee and reach your right arm back and see if it's possible to reach your foot with your hand. If it's not possible, then reach your hand back, reach your foot up, and hold in this position. And if you do have this bind, then I encourage you to squeeze your glute and press your hip open, pressing your foot up toward the sky, breathing into the front side of your body. Now notice, if you focus On the balance, does it become more challenging or less? You have one more breath. Now gently release this and extend. Inhale. Exhale, put it down. Let's take a couple cat-cows to neutralize before we do the second side. Inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Good, breathing. Notice that we're finding the edges. We're moving all the way to the extremes to cultivate a sense of a neutral place in between. Once more each way. Good, come back to neutral. Inhale here. Exhale, extend your left arm forward and hold. Your thumb points up. Your right shoulder is down. Really ground into all 5 fingers of your right hand. Inhale. As you exhale, extend your left leg. It's your right leg back. Toes point straight down to the floor. Reach out with your head, out with your heel, out with your fingertips. And stay with your breath. From here, play with bending your right knee. And reach your left hand back. See if it's possible for you to reach for your right foot. Inhale right here. As you exhale, kick into your foot. Extend your hip. Finding a little back bend right here. Breathing. If your head wants to arch slightly forward, that's okay. Breathing. One more breath right here. And then gently release and extend. And exhale, place it down. Hand down, knee down. Back to cat-cow. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Back and forth. Once more each way. Good, come back to neutral. And then drop your hips back to your heels, reach your arms forward and take child's pose. Just know that you can always come back to child's pose anytime in this class. If you need to take refuge, if you need a break. Stick your hips back into your heels and really feel your spine neutralize. One more breath here. Now activate your hands and your toes. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a moment here to warm up your dog. So if you need to sink your heels or wag your tail or whatever else you might need, feel present in your dog. This is your practice. This is your body. You do what you need. Now with your inhale, round your spine and come forward to the plank. If there's any way you need to adjust your stance of your hands or your feet, this is a good way to find out. And then as you exhale, lift your hips back up to downward dog. Good. Inhale here. And as you exhale, extend your right leg straight up in the air. Three-legged dog.
Notice how stable you feel in three-legged dog. 3 points of contact on the earth. Breathing. Press your chest back towards your thighs. You have one more breath here. And place the foot down. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, reach your left leg up in three-legged dog. Now, if you're feeling like this is too much for me, or I can't do this all the way down there, feel free to use an elevated surface. You could put your hands on a table and do the same practice with your hands higher. You have one more breath here. Good. And then place it down. Good. From here, inhale, bring your spine forward to the plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin to the earth. Let your hips come to the floor, untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Pull your shoulders down and back. And as you exhale, take child's pose. Hips come back, arms reach forward and bow. Remember your intention for this class. Why did you come to this class? Where are you bringing balance? I invite you to recommit, redevote your practice to this intention. One more breath here. Now bring some energy to your fingertips, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right foot through your hands to the earth for a lunge. Really feel the stretch in the front of your hip on the back leg and bring your heart forward. Now, if this is too much here, then I invite for you to bring you up to your fingertips or have blocks underneath your hands. You could even come up to your hand on your knee if that's what you need here. Long spine. Now just check out the geometry of your front foot and your two hands and make a triangle. I encourage you to bring your hands a little more forward than your foot, and it might be your blocks a little more forward than your foot. Inhale right here, and as you exhale, bring your weight forward into your front leg. Power it up. And we're not lifting the back leg just yet. For now, bow forward over your front leg. And just feel into this sense of stability here. 3 points of contact. Let your head hang. Your right leg is mostly straight, and you're squeezing your glute and your quad of that right leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, extend your left leg as high up in the air as you can manage. For your version of standing splits, if it doesn't look like the splits, that is fine. It's not about what it looks like. It's the beauty of practicing at home. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else, not like you ever do. But there's no one else to compare yourself to, it's just you. One more breath here. Nice. Now gently bend into your front leg and replace the back foot into the lunge. Power your hands on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. And breathe. Now this time, inhale, reach your left leg up in the air. Keep sinking your right leg down. Breathing. Inhale right here. Exhale your left foot forward between your hands. Good, make sure each foot has its own line. Again, you can use blocks. You can come to fingertips. You can bring your hands up to your front thigh if you prefer. Really get the stretch in the front of the hip of the back leg. Bring your heart forward. Find the triangle of your front foot and your two hands. Inhale right here. And as you exhale, bring your weight forward into your left foot and fold. Powering up your left leg, squeezing your glute, firing your quad, lifting your kneecap up. Let your head hang. Inhale. With your exhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. As high as you can, breathing. And one more breath here. And then gently and slowly bend into your front leg, lower your back foot to the earth. Bring your hands to the ground, inhale. And exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Vinyasa. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, your choice. Exhale, downward dog. Actually, let's take child's pose. Activate your hands and your feet. Lift your hips. Downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or float your feet up just behind your wrists for a forward fold. Bring your hands to your shins and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. Look up. Hands come together. And down and in and through heart center. Palms face forward at your sides. Good. Okay, from here, I'm going to turn to face you. Oh. Bring your weight to your left foot. From here, take your right foot and bring it inside your ankle, just your toes are on the ground. Think of rising up tall. I invite you to lift your toes just a little bit off of the earth and really feel into this sense of balance on your standing leg. Now you're welcome to do what you will with your hands. You may find it more available to bring your hands together at heart center and press into one another. And if there's some other version of this that's in your practice, go with that. Now feel into the sense of balance in your foot. Remember the 3 points of contact. So look to find 3 points of your foot to balance between. The ball of your foot on the big toe side, the ball of the foot on the pinky toe side, and the center of your heel, grounding all 3 places. You're welcome to stay right here, and if you'd like to bring your leg up above your knee or some other version of tree pose, you're welcome to do so. And if you fall over, you laugh and continue. Try again. That's what it's all about. Now I encourage you to find something that's not moving as your drishti. And breathe. One more breath here. And then gently release your foot. Let your hands come down to your sides. Take a moment to just shake it out a little bit. Second side, ground your right foot, all 4 corners of your foot. And actually today we're doing 3 corners of your foot glued to the earth. Take your left foot and bring your heel up the side of your leg. Your hands where they will.
And play with lifting your foot up. Now your standing leg is solid, firing your glute and your quad. And I invite you, just as you're pressing your hands into one another, to let your foot and your leg press into one another, meeting one another. Your foot presses into your leg and your leg presses into your foot. If it's in your practice or if you'd like to play with lifting your leg higher, please feel free to do so. Make sure your foot is either above or below your knee and not on the side of your knee. 3 points of contact of your foot on the earth. Breathing. Notice that balance isn't about arriving. It's not about holding still and just being there. It's endless surfing, attunement, ebb and flow. And I invite you to really remember this in the part of your life that you've devoted this practice to. You'll never get there. If you're in the practice, you are there. And then gently release your foot and your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up over your head. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth and step back to the plank and all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take child's pose. One more breath here. And then make your way to lie on your back. Rock and roll a little bit from side to side. And then inhale, give yourself a big hug and squeeze everything. Squeeze your nose to your knees, squeeze your legs in, squeeze your toes. Inhale, squeeze your face. Exhale, extend everything. Let your legs go long, your palms face up by your sides. Feet fall away from one another. I will bring you back at the end. For this moment, just allow yourself to be here and just be in Shavasana. Take a big deep breath. With an exhale, bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Make your way to lie over on one side. And then find your way back up to a comfortable seat just as we started. Palms face up in your lap. Eyes closed. Remember your intention for this class. Remember what part of your life you're devoting this practice to. And I invite you to join me for one Om as you reverberate all this good work out into your life for the benefit of all. Inhale. Inhale, allow your eyes to gently open. Namaste. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for sharing your practice. And if you enjoyed this, then I invite you to come back for more. We're here 5 days a week at this time. Monday is strength, Tuesday is TRX, Wednesday is walking, Thursday is Pilates, and Friday is yoga. If you want more information, if you want reminders to show up, an equipment guide, a getting started guide, there's a lot of goodies. Go to thenextfitnessthing.com/findyourfit and you get all of it. All right. Thank you so much. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.